Alright, thank you. For those of you who don't know, yes, that is Pink Floyd. Oh my gosh, dude. That whole record is good. The entire record is just amazing. It's a huge accomplishment in music, and Drew's like, no, not this music, dude. Makes me think that you don't even know what you're missing. Yep, that was. Let me see, what was that? Oh, here. Another Brick in the Wall, Part 1, The Happiest Days of Our Lives, and Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2. Oh, yes. Hey You is... I'm telling you, man, this whole... This is from The Wall, the double album. And, man, dude, the whole record is good. It's one of those records that you can put on... Because you know how, like, most of the time whenever you... Well, I don't know about you guys, but back in the day, like 20, 25 years ago, when you'd go out and you'd get like a CD or a tape or something, there's usually like 3 or 4 songs that you would play all the time. Like those are your favorite songs of that album. And then the other ones were kind of like, they're okay. Kind of like filler, But The Wall and, again, notably, Dark Side of the Moon, both of those records, I can put on and listen to them from the beginning to the very end, and it's like a whole experience. It really is. Now The Wall, it's a double album, so it's kind of long. It's about an hour and 20 minutes long. Dark Side of the Moon, though, is like 45 minutes long. It's not that long, but man, I'm telling you, dude, again, it's one of those rare records that you can just put on and you listen to the whole thing. It's that good. Hey, Mel. And King. And Turner. And Bless. And Maroon. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, seriously, Dre, you don't know what you're missing, dude. If you honestly just do not like Pink Floyd, I'm not saying you have to. I mean, everybody has their tastes in music. That's fine. But yeah, ask anybody who's into rock and roll, and I gotta tell you, man, among their favorite records of all time, The Wall and Dark Side of the Moon are gonna be in their top 20, probably. At least one or the other. That's just how amazing they are. They really are that good. They really are. But anyways, enough about me talking about Pink Floyd. I was kind of amazed, because I went and I had to look up the copyright properties for the song, because of course if you use certain songs, then they shut you down. You get a strike and it stinks. So I went and I looked just to be certain, and sure enough, it's like, okay, yes, you can use the song, but ads may appear, blah blah. Basically, I can't monetize the video, but I'm like, you know what? It's worth it. There's such good songs. Anyways, that's my Pink Floyd rant for the day. Let me jump over here and open up a Duel room, because that's what we're doing today. And Dre's like, oh, I'm going to go listen once the stream's over. And deep down, Dre's like, no. You never know. I mean, like I said, it's it all depends what your tastes are. Because I got to tell you right now, when I was younger, I got really into rock and roll because that's my uncle used to live with us for a little while, and I think I mentioned that before. Is he had a whole bunch of old records, and yeah, that was the whole thing. He just had all these old records, and he would always play them for us, and that's how I got into it. The artist's name, that's Pink Floyd. And interestingly enough, they've been around since like the early 70s, like the late 60s, early 70s was basically the 70s was their heyday. That's when Dark Side of the Moon came out, and that's when The Wall came out. But during the 80s, they had some stuff going, and they're still going even today. They still tour. So yeah, I mean, they're a huge band. They sell out all the time. Even all these years later, people still love Pink Floyd. And there's the Chop. The Chop missed it, man. Chop missed the Floyd. How could you miss the Floyd, man? Missed it, dude. That's right, man. Pink Floyd was here. They were singing. It was great. Now, of course, they weren't really here in my little makeshift studio. That would be amazing. If Pink Floyd was really here, that'd be a whole different show. But, yeah. Always good to get some Pink Floyd going. But, because there's another brick in the wall. That's why. Mm-hmm. You know a good old band? The Who. You remember The Who? Most of you probably don't. Well, I shouldn't say remember The Who. The only reason I know about a lot of these bands is, again, because of my uncle. He got me into a lot of old music. Well, even then, it wasn't that old at the time. It was maybe, 10, 15 years old at the time. And, yeah, The Who has some... if it came to listening to, like, some old school rock and roll, I admit The Who would probably not be in my top 10, but they would probably be in my top 20. Good band, good stuff. Okay, Chop. Hold on, I'll approve that, Chop. There we go. No, this is the weekend, Khalid. The weekend for Open Duel Room is no metas, no tier 1s. Meta Mondays is when you can use any duel, or any deck. But on the weekends, we usually stick to fun decks. Just because they're fun. And it makes the stream a little more entertaining. Pinball Wizard, Pinball O'Reilly, and a few others. Yeah. It's all a teenage wasteland. Mm-mm. Who the hell gave them the Who the name? I have no idea. But yeah, dude, the 70s was, it's kind of how it is with music, though. With every decade has a handful of bands that just moved music forward. And Pink Floyd in the 70s was one of those bands. And even now they're called progressive rock because they were a little different. They pulled a lot from blues music. If you go and you listen to Dark Side of the Moon, there's kind of what's the word you look for? It's like blues mixed with a little bit of psychedelic, mixed with a little bit of it's just so different. That's why people can listen to, that was the thing back in the day, back in the 80s. When we were children, my uncle would be like, yeah, man, back in the 70s, we would put on Dark Side of the Moon, we'd smoke a couple of joints and just chill out, dude. Like, what? And being a child at that time, I had no idea what a joint was. So I was just like, yeah, sounds awesome. Need more saxophone. Oh man, Dark Side of the Moon has saxophone on it. Has really good stuff. Anyways, we're talking about music all the time now. Not your fault. In the trial. Oh, the trials. I remember when I heard that song the first time, man, I was like, what in the world is this? But you know the rule. If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Anyway. Duel Room is open. We've already shared the room number a few times again. It's the weekend, so no metas, no tier 1s. The new U-Bell cards, use them if you want. They don't really have a tier at this point. They're really new. They can be good. But yeah, as you can see here, I've been kind of saving up my my little tickets here, or whatever those are, the shattered hearts or broken hearts or whatever. But just to kind of give you an idea of what I've been doing to her, I've been kind of torturing her. Just to give you all a little time to get into the duel room here, I'll face her real quick. But yeah, I've been facing level 40, and I've been doing fairly well. Here, let me see, double rewards. Okay, yeah. I don't like doing quadruple rewards because I almost always hit 4,000 now. So, I want to max them out there. But yeah, this is the deck that I've been using against her. It's not a farm deck, because again, you guys know me. I have a farm deck, but I find farming kind of boring. So, oh, Melissa, that's a whole discussion in and of itself. It's a huge discussion because here's the deal, and as far as how it went in GX, the original GX, what is this? Oh, I forgot I put that in there. Oh, okay. Well, here, I'll just set that. As far as how the story goes in GX with Yubel, from how I understand it, and I actually did watch the arc not that long ago. Oh no, already killed my guy. As far as how the story goes in the original Japanese version, it goes that Yubel apparently was a female spirit. But then, are you serious? Bringing tribute to the doomed over and over. Anyways, it's a female spirit, but when Yubel returns and has to sort of manifest themselves, they take over a male human body. So it's, you know, essentially they become hermaphroditic, which is both sexes at the same time. So that's how that works out. It's interesting. Oh my god, they're just gonna keep me doing this here. I'm gonna annoy you, Yubel, until you do something. You farm Yubel with Exodia. Oh, here, this should do it here. I think they'll attack with. There we go. Yeah. I don't think this is quite enough to win, is it? Let me see. Ah! Yeah, this is really just like a trolling deck anyway, so here. I'm ignoring the goldfish. Oh, I didn't even see that. Hello, Magibass. Here, this should do it. But, well, he's a carp, though, not a goldfish. Those are two different types of fish. Because goldfish is freshwater, and a carp... Isn't carp saltwater? Carp is saltwater. I apologize. I'm not terribly familiar with carp, because we don't really have them down here in my area. We have trout and you know, that kind of stuff. Oh, well, she gave up some gems. Look at that. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I only do the 2x and not the 3x, because if it was 3x, I would have gotten nothing extra. But yeah, because of the campaign bonus thing, 4,100, that sounds about right. So the cards were kind of crap, but that's nice. 12 gems. 3 mummy cards. Are you talking about that ugly guy with a 0 attack, 0 defense? Lots of gems. Oh, be quiet, Yubel. One thing that I've had a good time doing is if you challenge Yubel, like if you play as Yubel and you go and face the various people just out in the world, they do all kinds. They have weird conversations. The conversations are very weird. Like when, well, there's Dre. Apparently, there's only 2 of you in the room. Well, actually, it's just me and Dre. Okay, fine. I'm gonna face Dre. Well, here, I'll even be nice to Dre, and I'm not going to use this deck against him because I don't want to annoy him. Observe. Let's see, which deck should I use versus Dre? I don't know. Here, we'll use this one. Let's see you get past this. The one on the left. They're all on the left. Okay, they're fair. Alright, Dre. I forgot what deck this is, but I'm using it. Let's see how this works. I've been ignoring my rank. I need to work on that, get back to platinum. Ooh, it's a Yubel-esque deck. Already, I'm not liking the deck sleeves or the mat. If you're playing as Yubel, it's required that your card sleeves and your mat have to be of Jaden. It's just required. I didn't make the rules, man. It's just how it is. Do I run Extodia? No. I already know what that is. That's why I'm a little hesitant to even really do anything. I know what that is. In fact, because I know what that is, I'm gonna wait, and I'm just gonna attack. Oh, it's that. It's a mimic. Okay. Yubel the Ultimate Nightmare. Is it a drop? I don't think it is a drop. Can we even get the Ultimate Nightmare yet? I haven't seen anybody get it. I've seen everybody get Yubel already. Oh, okay. So it comes later in the event. Okay. Now I know what that is. Or I think I do. Ooh. Do I want to do... Well, if I do that, I know he's going to destroy it. This is the number one trap of the game. Yeah, that's something I noticed right away. Because I completely forgot that Yubel was coming out on that day, on like today basically, or yesterday, however you want to say it. And I opened up the game and I was like, oh yeah, we get Yubel now. And I immediately went and looked at the level up rewards, and they're pretty weak, man. I mean, okay, let's be honest, they're terrible. They're bad. I mean, well, first of all, I mean, she has a couple of cards in there that are okay. Like her regular level up cards, like the Desdendi and stuff like that. But we expected that. Other stuff, though, like I think one of the other rewards is Coffin Seller. We already had that card. So it was kind of pointless. Yeah, the skills aren't bad. But yeah, Coffin Seller we already had, so that was pointless. Not only that, but level 30, of course, they got rid of the gems there too, because it used to be 300 gems at level 30. So that was a bit, like for me, that was a big thing, is to get, you know, kind of race people up to level 30. Because 28, 29, 30, that's you guys know me, I called that the sweet spot. Because it's 200, 250, and 300 gems. But now with Yubel, just like with Zane, that 300 gems is gone. Except, like with Zane, we got, what was it, Cyber End Dragon at that level? With Yubel, now we get a skill. So it's unfortunate. Yeah, Coffin Seller's not bad. It's just that, again, we already had it. In fact, I think I've already got like 3 or 4 copies of Coffin Seller. A Kariber. I'm sorry, Dre. You still have to pay the cost, but I'm not hitting this face down because I'm fairly certain I know what that is. That's why I've been waiting. At this point, I can just deck you out. I'm sorry, Dre. And Dre's like, man, I hate you. I can't blame him though, because like I said, I know what he has face down. I know what he has there. It's that new monster, that zero attack, zero defense. When it's destroyed and goes to the graveyard, it destroys a monster. That's not meta. And besides, this isn't even the new version of this deck. This is the terrible version. I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did. He may not have flipped me the bird, but he definitely threw something at me. I'm sorry, Dwayne. Ahmed, Mr. Ahmed King, just a reminder, can't run Amazons today, dude. I'm sorry. Here, I'll change out of that if you don't like me using the silent deck. Because you guys said it yourself. You guys said, I even asked you, I said, is Silent Magician tier 1? And you were like, no. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's why I use it. I could be mean and still bring in the Sylvan deck, which is technically not tier 1 anymore, but it's still a good deck. Here, well, but again, since we're doing fun, here, let me think.
I must hone my skills and become a better duelist.
Let me run, here, I'll run,
Let's win, my destiny heroes!
Oh, be quiet, dude. Actually, I could run my old school Spellcaster Fiend deck on Yubel. Because I've gotten Yubel up to that level where they get, what is it, Power of Dark? But let's go with Cyrus. Cyrus is a good solid deck. It's fun. And it still is at least a little competitive. No, I'm not bringing the Sylvan deck. I'll save the Sylvan deck for Meta Monday. I mean, again, I know they're not technically meta or tier 1 anymore, but you gotta admit, the Sylvan deck is still pretty good. If you run that deck right, it's still a pretty good deck. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's still pretty good. So I'll switch over. There we go. So there's Dre, Bless, Shredder, I'm in. Do you know where Jesse's at? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Sylvan Junzo in there. Alright, Blescabar. Oh, did he? Oh, Melissa, I completely forgot. You and the Jesse, the person. Okay, yeah. I haven't seen him. I don't know. I sure as heck didn't ban him. He's never been mean to me or anything, so. He got banned from our other stream? What happened? Turner, you gotta fill us in, man. What happened? Obviously you know. Oh. It's kind of odd. Why would he be trolling? Doesn't really seem like... Well, again, I don't know the guy. I haven't seen him in a while, Melissa. I have not. So I really don't know. But I don't know, maybe he had a bad day. Maybe what Turner's talking about. Not sure, but I didn't hear much about it until after the fact. Oh, okay. Yeah, he hasn't been into any of my streams lately. So cannot say what's been going on with him. Let me think. Moo Jam, what's going on? Start speaking Arabic like the other guy. Nah, the only person that I've ever really had like a big problem with was the guy that Maroon's actually talking about. I've never had a problem with Jesse, so I can't speak to that. me think. Let me think. I'm gonna have to hit it. Ooh, Arrival Rivals. During the battle phase, immediately after the effect resolves, normal summon one monster. Okay. Wave Quipus! Rematch. Oh, come on, Dre. You just don't like it when I'm able to lock down your deck and when I can figure it out. You hate that. You're like, no! I love Gravekeepers. I just still wish that we had Necro Valley. If we had Necro Valley, that'd be amazing. Seriously, if we had Necro Valley, the field spell card, and we had, or if we had one of the characters that had the ability to use, the ability to bring Necro Valley to the field, like we do with Sogan and all those others, that'd be pretty amazing. I don't know if they'd be tier 1, but they'd definitely be at least tier 2. Room number, sure, I'll put that in there. Hold on. But I really do. I think maybe they realize that if they brought Necro Valley, that it would be like changing the meta a bit. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking. Because, again, this is one of those... that's what I'm saying, Maroon. I wasn't thinking. I was too into paying attention to the chat, and I wasn't really paying attention to the duel, so... Yeah. That's what happens when I pay too much attention to chat and not the duel. I could have won, but... There you go, Bleskabar. Just so you know, I could have won, but being distracted. But that's okay. It's just the weekend anyway. And now when Blesk comes back in, you all have to give him crap. You're like, man, he let you win. You know that, right? Bleskabar and I were dueling. Because you only had so many life points left, and I could have instead of choosing what I chose, I could have chosen Submarine Roid and direct attacked you for the win. But instead, I chose Gyroid. Need to reinstall. Ooh, careful there, man. Don't lose all your data. See, Bless is like, oh crap. All right, let's see. We got Khalid, Scar, and Shredder. Where's my dice? I gotta roll a dice here. Shredder's one. Oh, we got 4 people here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, I guess, will not be scored right now. I'm sorry, Dre, but they've been waiting, so you know how it is. A 3, so I guess I'm facing Khalid. But yeah, bless you owe that win to chat. Because that's essentially what happened. I even told them, because who was it, Primal? Was it Primal just saying that? Well, let me see. Oh no, it was Maroon. Maroon's like, why'd you choose that, man? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I was distracted by chat. You know how it is when I get distracted by chat. I make stupid decisions. I'm not paying attention. There you go, Bless Gabar, thanks you, chat.
Duel!
This is interesting. Interesting in a bad way. Look at that. I love both those monsters, but not at the same time. That doesn't sound right. Anyway. Okay, Odeon, what do you got? Who am I facing again? Khalid? Oh, now you're quoting Discord. Primal, were you in Discord earlier when we were talking about Yubel? Hey, Trent. Oh, you might have been asleep. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You said you were in. Well, no. Well, it was pretty early in the morning. I think it was like 7 a.m. 7, maybe 8. I don't remember what time it is. I know it was this morning. Wow, I'm tempted. I'm very tempted to do this, 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 and this. I mean, we're having fun, right? Why not? This could completely backfire on me, or this could be totally amazing. It can't be anywhere in between. I decided to do this instead, which might hurt. We'll see. Ooh, I sense a controller back there. Yeah, this is why I was thinking the other card, because I think there's a controller back here. Yep. If it had been this card, then well, he still could have done that, but he would have activated right away. And plus, this thing has a better defense. Oh well, we took the chance. Melissa, today is mostly just fun decks. Yeah, that's why I'm playing this. I mean, like I said, it's a good deck because it's fun, but it's also at least a little competitive. Like, it can win. If it wants to, it can win. I sense another controller. Come on. Yep, there's the other controller. Spellbooks can be effective. The only thing that a lot of us don't like about spellbooks is they take forever. They really do. I mean, because if you run strictly spellbook, again, it's a deck that can definitely win, but it takes so long to go through all the progressions and all that. It just, yeah. They're hard to play once you get them down, though. Like I said, they're solid, but they're just really slow. That's my biggest problem with spellbooks is that they are that slow. They really are. Because one turn takes at least 60 seconds in a lot of cases, even longer sometimes. Yeah, and most of the time why people rage quit is because they just get sick and tired of waiting. Because they have to go through all the progressions. Your phone is super laggy. Ruh-roh. I've timed how slow spellbooks are. I can't draw a frickin' monster to save my life here, apparently. But it does take a long time for spellbooks. Like I said, I mean, it's up to you if you want to play it. I mean, but I just think that there are different fun decks out there that you can build. That I don't know. I'm trying to think of another deck that's just as effective as Spellbook, but is also, fairly competitive but doesn't take nearly as long, but is still fairly easy to put together. Yeah, I think I think he's running like an Odeon. It's like I think he's got a lot of traps, but he's also got monsters that negate traps or are unaffected by traps because he's running Wild Heart, and he's also got that other guy. I forget his name. But when I immediately brought out Genzo, that threw a monkey wrench in his whole thing. Insectors, yeah, Insectors can be good. They're a little. I mean, it takes a little while to learn to use them though. But they're fairly effective. Do I want to? Well, I mean, he can't wall me, so I might as well do that just in case. I don't think he has anything that can stop me here, so I think this is game. Yeah. I'm fairly certain choosing the Jinzo. Yeah, choosing Jinzo there at the beginning was a very good move, even though it wasn't necessarily what I was going to originally do. But yeah, Insectors. I've faced a few Insector decks. I don't think I've ever lost to Insectors, though. Like, when I'm playing my Amazons in Ranked, I don't think I've ever lost to Insectors. I mean, I haven't faced them that much. I've faced them like maybe 3 or 4 times. But I don't remember losing to him. Alright, so we've got 7, Scar, Duke, and Coach Rep. I have no idea who Coach Rep is. Sounds like a new person. Well, let's see. Scar was already waiting. And Mohammed was already ready. Okay, so Scar and Mohammed. Scar is evens. Mohammed is odds. It is 5. So I gotta play... Oh. Mohammed? Where'd you go? Oh, there he is. Okay, never mind. I was like, where did it go? No, I'm not going to convert my Jinzo to Prismatic. Somebody was saying it's like 900,000 gold to convert all the way up to Prismatic. I'm like, I know gold is usually pretty plentiful, but the weird thing is that whenever I burn all my gold, I suddenly need to spend it. You have to go to the store with your mom. Dude, get some gummy bears. Get some gummy bears.
Duel.
900 gems? Ugh, that's harsh, man. I would much rather get the packs with the gems. I really would. Because you figure with 900 gems, if you go to a box where you know you need at least a few cards, with 900 gems, you're going to get at least 1 or 2 of the cards you need. So I would go with the packs instead. What's this? Stinging Swordsman. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I guess they quit. How am I today? I'm okay. Oh, I can't believe I didn't even think of it. I think we got into listening to Pink Floyd that I forgot to mention that. Just so you guys know, I hope it won't happen, but earlier today, we were having some power outages and stuff because we've had storm. I mean, I think I've mentioned it to you guys. I've had storms in the area for like 2 weeks now, but I haven't had any power outages. But this morning, suddenly, boom, power outage. And I was like, oh crap. And it was down for like an hour. And then it came back up and it went down again, came back up, went down again. I was like, oh no. So if I suddenly am gone, that's why. Just so you all know, I'm not just bailing on you. We've had some power outages here because of the storms in the area. So again, I apologize in advance. Yes, you can get the room number. Let me put that in there for you. Yes, share the room number all you like, guys. One of those idiotic decisions Konami wanted to make. Chop. What I was thinking, the reason why they did it, is they realize and they understand that most people will not do it. They're just not going to. But they figure, well, if even 1 out of 100 people does it, that's still 1 out of 100 people that you got to give up 900 gems. So, whether it's one person or 100 people, they're still going to get a few people to burn gems on it. There are people who are going to do it. One thing I'm glad that went away, do you remember the repack opening thing? The reopening of the packs, remember that? They got rid of that crap. I am so glad they got rid of it. Oh my gosh, again, what is with these? Look at this again, this starting hand. Ugh. Well, 5Ds apparently is going to give us a bunch of gems. Because you have to think, with all those new characters coming in, you got to level all of them up. Even from, say, level 1 to level 25, that's a lot of gems. And when 5Ds comes out, the way that it's playing out, when 5Ds comes out, it's going to come out during the Taya Experience event. And so that's going to be really interesting. So you're going to be able to farm up a lot of gems during 5Ds. And then Tony. Yes, Chop occasionally comes to my streams. Ouchie! Do I want to do that? Yes, I gotta choose something here. Kind of want to do that. Because I know, well, either way, I'm gonna have to burn that. So I kind of want to do this, and just, yeah, let's do that. Let me double check something here. When this face-up card on the field is sent to the graveyard, target one sector monster in graveyard, add that target to your hand. Okay. So he's going to get that back. But I got to get rid of it. It sucks because I know I'm probably going to lose now. Well, here. No, actually, no, I might survive. Let's see, that's a dark. He's gonna get that. Yeah, 3 super rares. And sectors are actually fairly easy to get together. And they're pretty effective, as you can see. They do a lot of attaching and unattaching and that sort of stuff. Yeah, he's gonna, I think what may happen here is he's gonna do pretty much the same thing he just did to me, and he's gonna attack directly again, and that's gonna hurt. Unfortunately, that's really all I can do. I've had to get that first card off, but if he's got a second copy of that card, which he may just have, then he can just do it all over again. Yeah, so he's going to do it all over again. It's the exact same card he had in the graveyard. Yeah, so he gets another one of those. See, and that's it. Direct attack. That's why I was saying I might be able to survive it, but maybe not. So yeah, Insectors can work pretty well. They worked perfectly right there. There wasn't a lot that I could do. I did as much as I could. Even if I had brought out something like a bigger monster like my Jinzo or my Gear Beast, I still would have been hit 16 direct. It wouldn't have mattered. All right, let's see. We got 7. Dre, I've already faced you. Sorry. 7 and Ahmed, I believe, have been waiting. So let's see. 7 is evens. Ahmed is odds. It is even as a 4. So that means I gotta face 7. I think I actually have one of the Gigamantises too. I haven't even tried to put that deck together, but the cool thing about the Insector deck is because of all the equips and stuff like that, you can run it very easily with the metamorphosized Insect Queen. It works really well with her because they all count as equips like that when they equip to each other. So pretty awesome.
Duel!
Oh, I finally get a fairly decent starting hand. I know you're looking at this and like, that's not a great hand. Well, it's better than the ones I have been getting. It's better than starting with 2 tributes. Okay. He's putting that out there as bait. This is... Okay. Have y'all seen Mad Max? Fury Road? You see that? That's called bait. He puts it out there in attack mode, saying, yes, please attack me. Because he's got something out there that can stop it. And now he's mad. Seven's like, get out of here. He's probably got another snipe in his hand, though. I'm sorry, I don't normally burn anti-magic that early, but I had to get rid of that stupid Snipe Hunter. I hate that card so much. Uh-oh! Sangha of the Thunder! This is gonna sting a little. Yeah, save the effect. And just hit for, there you go. Perfect, he did that perfectly. I've seen people bring it out and immediately use the effect, and I'm like, no, don't do that. Save that thing until you really need it. Because it activates as a quick effect. And now, unfortunately, I can't draw any magics or traps. So now if he brings out another monster and then swings with his Sangha, we're going to be in a bit of trouble here. Slim Jim? Okay. Ooh, I kind of have to take that out. But now he's going to swing for 16 free. I really don't want to draw another monster, though. I mean, not like it matters. He's going to lock it down. I'll hold that because I know he's just going to lock it down anyway. Well... I could chain it if he locks it, but we'll let it go. Slim Jim. Well, Jim's here too. Moo Jim's here. 2 Grave Squirmers. That Grave Squirmer is super effective. I apologize if it sounds like I'm chewing it, because I am. Well, we're gonna take a chance here. Yeah, dude. There's no there's no metas or tier 1s in the duel room, dude. Again, I'm just gonna start calling it casual weekend or something like that, you know, or fun deck weekend, so people can kind of understand what it's about. But yeah, please don't bring fur hires into the room today. Please. Get enough of that during the week, man. I don't need it on the weekends too. I just did that for the heck of it. Just so I could... I just wanted to see if I could actually get him to burn a card like that. I didn't think he would, but... Gotta try it. That's actually not the worst thing in the world. Because at least now I have a 2000 defender there. So it'll take him a little more to get rid of it. He's gonna have to work around that now. And if I draw... No. That's okay. This may buy me some time here, though. And I don't have to worry about Treacherous, but he's gonna floodgate that too. Okay. Well, I know what I have to draw now. Yeah, Gravescormer is pretty awesome. I already said that Dre was gonna do something like let's see, do I want to do this? Yeah. Here, I'm gonna troll you back, buddy. He's like, no! We're floodgating the crap out of each other. If anything, I probably should have used my ability there. Darn. That's okay. We'll wait. Maybe we'll use it next time. But I'm telling you, Dre's gonna make a deck with three Snow Eater or Man Eater, Snow Eater, whatever the hell those are. Snow Eater, Snow. I can't remember what they're called. Snow Eater, Snowman Eaters. There you go. He's gonna run 3 Snowman Eaters, 3 Man Eater Bugs, and 3 Gravescormers. Let's see. I really need to take that out, but at the same time, I don't think he's going to let me. So if I do this... Let's do that. Yeah, let's see if he really wants to burn a card to save the 800. Yes. He's gonna wall it. Okay. He's gonna burn a wall to save 800. That actually worked out really well. Yes, because we're gonna put that in defense now. I will gladly trade the 800 for him killing a wall. I would gladly trade that. That's fine. That's okay. Like I said, trading the 800 for the wall is fine with me. Because I know what I still have in my deck. And I know he's going to do this, and this isn't really going to help him very much. Because he's going to burn the effect to lock that down, but that's not a big deal for me right now. I'll let him lock that down. And now I can just hold that and end the turn. This is becoming an interesting match. It's very much a chess match now. I'm just barely hanging around there. Oh, Snipe Hunter, get out of here. Let's see, what's he gonna burn? Good choice. Ooh. Come on. Change. No. I gotta try it. He may do something to stop it, but I gotta try this anyway. See, that's a dark, right? Yeah, it's a dark. Oh, actually, my rush is gonna go through first, so he basically wasted a card. Yeah, mine's gonna go through first, and I'm gonna activate the effect. He'll go to defense. So I got him to burn 2 cards there. Yeah. It's going to come down to me drawing one particular card. And that's the card. See, of all times, that's when he needed the rush, and he burned it. So now he's in a bit of trouble now. He wasted that rush, and I might be able to pull this out now. I might. Let's see. I can't do anything with this guy. Let's be a little safe here, because I've only got 1,100 life points. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I've got him in a pickle now. Can I get the win? Or is it Karibo time? Oh. Oh, Dre. Well, apparently Dre is lobbying now for SM to be considered meta. Alright, see you, Binia. Good duel, sir. I knew that's what it was going to come down to. Is we were just it was a chess match there. Sir Dre, you have it too. Let's see. Ahmed's been waiting, so it would be fair for me to face Ahmed. I know I see you there, Dan, but Ahmed has been waiting a little while. Hey, Moni. So I'm gonna hop over and face Ahmed, and then I guess we can do. Well, Coach Rep has been in here too. So, but I didn't see him for a while. But Ahmed, I believe, was the last person. So let's go there. Not really. I mean, a lot of us, Callum, a lot of us already have Yubel unlocked. I've already unlocked Yubel. It's really easy. It's just a matter of farming up enough of those Shattered Hearts and then just dueling her a lot. And yeah, I mean, I didn't even have to do anything. When I opened up the app very, very early this morning at like 1 a.m., I opened it up and she was already there. She was already available because I had already gotten so far. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. The only thing that a lot of us have not liked, and we've said it in Discord, we've said it here earlier, is that unfortunately Yubel's level up rewards are not very good. They're just not. They've taken away a lot of gems, and the cards that you get are they're just not that good. Oh, floodgate. Floodgate! Burn it. You're gonna have to. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the new norm. I really do, Moni. This basically, because they did it with Zane, they did it with Yubel, this basically tells me that they're gonna do it for all the 5D's characters too. So that 300 gems that we would get at... What is this? Ahmed, we don't run Amazons in this room, dude. Yeah, man, this is a fun dual room thing, dude. We don't do that here. Yeah, because if we were running Amazons, I'd be running my Amazons against you right now. But yeah, we're not doing that here, buddy. Should I just keep going with the duel, or I mean, I don't know. Talk to him in Arabic. What? You do it, Maroon. You're the one who speaks Arabic. You want to just leave? I don't know, man. I'm actually doing kind of well. Just crush him. I possibly could. I don't have the best hand to do it, but I could maybe. Because I know exactly how the deck works, obviously. Why me do that? Because I want to do that. (18-19) attack beaters with 2 spellbook cards. Only 2 spellbooks? Yeah, I forgot. It's again. It's another thing of me. It's another situation where I'm. Oh, here, I'll do this. Where I'm paying more attention to the chat and not paying attention to the duel. I don't know. Well, the thing is, I mean, we tend to just go for fun decks on the weekends. We just don't run metas. So it's kind of oh, huh. Meme decks. Meme decks. Maybe not meme decks, but yeah. And that right there, sir, is why you don't run Amazons against me on the weekends. Because I'll beat you with a Cyrus Gyroid deck versus your Amazons. But seriously, dude, if you're listening, we don't run Amazons on the weekends. We just don't. We don't run Amazons. Here, we're going to go over the list again. We don't run Amazons. Again, this is the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. Mondays is Meta Monday. You can run any deck you want on Mondays. But on the weekends, we preserve it just for fun decks and stuff like that. So to give you an idea of what meta / tier 1 is at this point, Amazons is tier 1, Masked Heroes, Vampires are now tier 1. What else was there? Fur Hires. Yeah, Fur Hires is tier 1. Ultimate Athletes is near tier 1 also. Those are the ones that I think of right off the bat. Furry's like, holy crap, you beat that Amazon deck with a Cyrus deck. Yes, because I know exactly how that deck runs. I know exactly how Amazons work. So that's why I'm like, yep. I had a pretty good shot. That's why I didn't really want to just quit the duel, because I'm like, well, I don't know. I know exactly what he's going to do. Play Chop. Is he in here? I didn't see him. Is this him? No, that's not Chop. I don't see him. Who's Chop? Which one's... I've never seen Coach Rep. I don't know who that is either. So let's see. I've already faced Ahmed. Khalid I've faced. Bless I've faced. Shredder I have not faced. Act is Chop? Where? I don't see him. Oh, this guy. Okay. Well, I can't face them now because he's facing Muhammad. Okay, so it's Shredder, Coach, and Opie. Those are the ones that I have not faced yet. So let's see. Shredder's 1 and 2. Coach is 3 and 4. Opie is 5 and 6. It is 5, so I gotta face Opie. Opie, do you want to face this deck or do you want to face a different deck? Because I've already played several duels with this deck, so I could... Here, I'll give him a different look. I'm probably gonna lose, but I will use... Let me think. Let's do this one.
Witness my formula for victory.
Here. Yeah, I haven't updated this deck in a long time, so I'm probably not going to do too well. But let's see how it works. I would say no to Mermails, but that's just my opinion. I've actually not run into mermails in ranked at all. I've not seen them anywhere. I know some people run them, but again, it's not a deck I run into very often. The ones that I mentioned earlier, like the Amazons and the Fur Hires, those are the ones I run into in ranks a lot. Especially once you hit Platinum Plus, those are the decks you're going to face a lot of. You,
Duel.
you still haven't gotten Bastion? It takes a while, dude. It really does. It takes a while. Oh my god. Well, this was a bad starting hand, so this duel may not be very long. Platinum Plus starts getting rough. Yeah, it does. Because once you hit Platinum, that's where everybody's trying their damnedest to win every single time. So yeah, you're going to hit for hires, you're going to hit Amazons, you're going to hit Masked Heroes, you're going to hit a lot of hard stuff. Basically, Platinum and Legend rank, those are the hardest ones. When you get to King of Games, it gets easy again because nobody's trying anymore. I like that card, even though I had to flip it face down. I like that card you used. Sure, why not? Curse of Anubis, look at that. I like that card. Yeah, you play meme decks. Because once you hit Cog, you don't really have to try anymore. You can just kind of mess around. Ugh. Nobles. Nobles is hard to figure out. Because I'll be the first one to say it. Nobles can be a very strong deck. I've beaten Nobles a handful of times, but I've also lost to them a handful of times. So I think somebody said they're like tier 1.5 or tier 2. I think Noble Knights would be kind of right at the cusp of tier 1, but not quite there. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like an NFL team that will almost always make it to the playoffs, but they usually lose in the playoffs. Like they'll have a great regular season, but come the playoffs they'll win one, but then the second game they'll lose. I may regret this. I know I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna run into a wall here. Yep. Saw that coming. I knew there was gonna be a wall. Yeah, once you get King of Games, you can just chill out again. That's when it's kind of neat because then you can go in and you can play all those other weird decks that you've just kind of wanted to. You will live to regret this. I would have to build Sylvan to ground him out. Well, Sylvans are actually not all that hard to build anymore. Well, at least the Sylvan deck that I run. And if you want, I can actually, after this match, I'll show you the Sylvan deck that I run. It's good for auto duels because even the AI almost never screws it up. But it's pretty good. I'll show it to you here in a little bit. It's the one that I used on... I actually completely forgot that I had it, but then I brought it back on Monday for the fun of it. Did you beat him? Did you beat the For Hire player? Take that, For Hire player! It is a bit satisfying, isn't it, Chop, to play like a tier 1 with one of your fun decks and win? I admittedly, beating that Amazon player was actually kind of nice. It was pretty fun. Because again, you have to understand, guys, we faced those decks so much in ranked that we know exactly how to counter them. So if we get a fairly decent hand, like how I got with my Cyrus deck, if I get a fairly decent hand, it's going to be hard for them to pull that off. I mean, heck, I still have that one video on where I absolutely annihilated that For Hire player. I mean, I didn't just beat him, I absolutely annihilated him. I think some of y'all saw that video. Just summon another monster and you can beat me. I have nothing to stop you. That's all you gotta do. Oh, he didn't have another monster. Yeah, I have nothing to stop it. Ooh. I have a feeling of what that is. Oh, man. Might as well activate my effect. That's going to help me here, just in case I run into another wall. Because now that's at 22, so even with the wall, it'll take me down to 14. Okay. So I can take the chance here, if it's a wall. So let's hit the chief. Yeah, we face those meta decks so often that we know... I mean, especially even if we use other types of decks, we know how to use those decks to counter the meta decks. It doesn't work all the time, obviously, or else we would just use our fun decks. But it does work fairly often. Okay, yeah, I kind of knew that was going to be a wall there, so... Let me see, you going to pay for Axe? Oh, no, oh, that's right, this one's different now. You don't pay anymore. Oh, actually, you do pay. You pay for the tribute monster. Okay. Alright. I'm hanging on for dear life here, guys. Hanging on. I have to admit, though, do you all remember when Opie first started playing with us? It was probably, what, like a month ago now? When he first came in here and started playing with us? His cards were kind of eh. But he's gotten much better. He really has. I gotta hand it to Opie, man. He's gotten much better. The Oracle! Oh, no. Lose 2,000 attack. Oh, crap. Oh, look at this. And the axe. He's like, I'm going to make you love me. No, I am not done yet. We are not done yet. That was kind of satisfying. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Well, we gotta do this. If I come back and win this... Oh, look at that. 28 attack. Bam. Okay. Now you gotta top deck your butt off here, dude. And even if you top deck a monster, it may not save you. I think he went a little too far with the axe. I would have saved the axe. I really would have. Okay. And this is for the win. Come on. Check out the Grand Marg. Bam. Woo! I had to work the comeback there, man. Good match, dude. You had me on the ropes there for a minute. Ugh. I thought you had me there again, Opie. I really did. Alright, let's see. So, Shredder and Coach. Because, again, I've already faced a med. So, let's see. Shredder. Where's my dice again? Shredder is evens. The Rush! Yes, I know. The Rush. That's why when you brought out the Oracle, at first I was like, uh-oh. I think you went a little overboard when you played Axe, though. I think if you would have set the Axe down and not used it, that may have been your saving grace. Because I don't know if I would have attacked with my... well, I probably would have, but it still would have been something for me to think about. I would have probably still attacked, but... Okay, so let's see. Shredder and Coach Rep. So again, guys, if I've already faced you, I'm trying to work through everybody else and make sure everybody gets at least one duel with me. So if you've already dueled me and you're waiting, definitely jump on a table with somebody else. Like Scar and Bless, if you guys haven't dueled, go for it. I know y'all have a good duel. Who are we doing again? Oh, Shredder and Coach Rep. Okay, so Shredder is evens, Coach Rep is odd. It is even. It's 2, so I gotta face Shredder. It was a good game, man. I was just saying, Opie, that you're one of the duelists who, since you came in here and started attending the streams, you have noticeably gotten better. You really have. I think so. Because I think the first time I dueled you, you did not have very good cards. But I think in the past month you've really accumulated more of the better cards, and you've gotten a lot better. I really do. Because there have been a couple of times where Opie has absolutely annihilated me now. I think it was last weekend he beat my butt pretty good too.
Duel.
Chop and Dre. Oh my goodness, what is this? I mean, heck, I can tell you my one weakness. My one weakness is chat. I get so used to reading the chat that I sometimes zone out and don't remember. I'm like, oh wait, I actually have to pay attention to this duel. There's Coach Rep. There he is. Yeah, I've been rolling dice with you, Coach Rep, because I tried to get to everybody to make sure that they're able. Oh wow, you take no battle damage from it. Oh, okay, okay, got it. But yeah, I've been rolling a dice with you and with everybody else just to try and get through everybody. Man, look at this. Kind of have to do this. Let me think. Actually, I could have done something completely different and really thrown him off. But it might not have worked either. But Coach, just so you'll know, you're up next. Because it was just between you and the person I'm playing now. But yeah, like I was saying, I try to get to everybody. Uh-oh. It's a treacherous. Oh, it's Floodgate. Okay. That's actually not so bad. That's not the worst thing in the world. Yes. I fully expect him to burn this. And he does. Okay. Choppa's got dragons. I don't worry about it, Coach. This is for the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. We all run a bunch of fun decks anyway. The few people that you see in there running meta decks like Amazons and Fur Hires, they're not, you know, I don't know if they didn't get the memo or what. Oh man, that stinks. That'll buy me a turn. Well, I mean, my face down monster is kind of useless as it is anyway. But if I draw into a tribute monster, yeah, here's to hoping I draw into a tribute monster. I don't think I will, but we're gonna hope. If I draw into Grand Marg, there you go, hit with that. I have to draw into Grand Marg now. Nope. And I kind of want to save the skill right now. Let's wait. Because the smart thing for him to do is, if he doesn't draw a monster, to take care of this face down that he knows what it is. So let's see. Gem Knights are not tier 1s. They are a good deck, but they are not tier 1s. So I would say yes, you can run Gem Knights here. That's exactly what I would have done too. Good move. I kind of have to take the chance here. I mean, if we're gonna go out, we're gonna go out swinging, right? Okay. So I'll survive a wall. Maybe. Yeah, I should survive a wall. It's fine. Enemy controller would hurt. Rush would hurt. Yep, there's Rush. Well, we took the chance. It's okay. I kind of knew something like that was gonna. With 2 face downs, I kind of knew I was taking a big risk there. This will give me 1 turn. Send it back. So I dumped his card, but he still has a monster in his hand. Ooh. Again with the 2 in the backfield. Floodgate? Yeah. Kinda knew that was gonna happen. Now he's gonna bring that guy out. There you go. Hit this. And now I'm top decking again. I can't just keep top decking monsters though. And I haven't drawn either of my tributes, so there's a very good chance I draw a tribute now when I don't need it. Let's see, tribute monster? Yep, there it is. I lost. I saw that coming. Pay to win anti-meta. What are you talking about? Which one? Are you talking about a Silent Magician? Good duel, sir. Yeah, it was a battle of attrition there. We're just battling cards back and forth. The crap deck I'm facing now? That's not a crap deck. That's a really good deck. I like that. I've seen a lot of people playing Wildheart more often. I remember months ago when I was running Wildheart, people were like, why are you running that card? And I'm like, it's a good card. It is a good card. It's a very good tech card. As you can see, it obviously works. I like that guy. I like... You guys know I love my Mirage Dragon. Mirage Dragon, man. And Pitch Black Warwolf. That's another good tech card. And there's Coach Rep. Let's see. Who did I face? Who did I just face? Oh, that's right. Coach Rep was next. Here, I'll face Coach with a different deck. Let me swap out here. Room ID. You got it, sir. There you go. I won't run silent against him.
Let's see you get past this.
I'll use this one.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, Coach. Let's get it on. You just got Bastion. I like Bastion. He's okay. He could be the beatdown master, really, because you can run, you know, the attribute decks with him. You know, all wind, all fires, all earths. I still haven't put together an all earth deck. Speaking of earths, I wonder how he would do with his earth ability running Amazons, because all the Amazons are earths. I think they are. I can't remember. I didn't want to go first with this hand. Speaking of favorite cards. Mirage Dragon. And he's just a rare. He's from the card trader. I think after this I didn't have anybody else lined up. I guess Chop would be next. Yeah, I think Chop had been waiting, right? Yeah, 50 wins with 3 or less cards in the deck. So it takes time. It's definitely one you gotta work on. That's an earth. I just had to be sure. Ooh. So now I gotta pick. Let's go with this one. Gem enhancement. I didn't draw a monster, so all I can do is try and swing for 18. You're making a spaceflight simulator game. Oh. Ah, you surrendered? Ah. I guess you got a bunk hand. That's cool. Thank you, sir, for the duel. Actual ship controlled joysticks to play the game with. I have a joystick kind of thing for like flight simulator games. Let me know, dude. I'll stream it. Alright, let's see. Who has been waiting now that I have not dueled? Starling just came in, but Chop was in here too. Where's Chop? I know Chop's been waiting a little while. Where are you, dude? Unless you want to, pass up. Do I have you, Bell? Yes, I do. Okay, well, apparently Scar Kid and Starling are going at it. So I'll move over to table 2. So Chop, if you are ready, we can duel. But yeah, I do have you, Bell. I'm sorry, Ahmed. I'm waiting for somebody. In fact, what time is it? Oh wow, it is today. Time has flown today. It's already 1 o'clock. I didn't even realize that. Time to re-log in and get our free stuff. Let's see. Well, it's not going to log me in or re-log me. Make merch. I actually do make merch, but it's all terrible. Oh, that's right. Dre wanted to rematch. Okay, sure. Let me restart. Since Chop is a little busy, since he's working on his stuff, I'm just going to relog just so I can get my login rewards, and then I'll face Dre again. And I won't run Silent Magician. I'll run something else. Oh, hold on. Oh, terrific. I'm getting a flash flood warning. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for telling me I'm going to die. I guess the rain's getting ready to start up here again. I'm actually really happy because only 10,000 gold today. Crap. I was worried that we would start getting rain during the stream and that my power might go down again. I'm on the 2nd floor, so I'm okay. I'll probably be okay if we get massive flooding. Well, I already have 1 copy of the Tripper Mercury, and I never use that card. The super rare tokens are too easy to get, so they're not even an option. I think, yeah, it makes more sense to go for the Mercury, because who knows? A month from now, I may want 2 copies of that card. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Mercury, because 1 pack... 1 pack's not going to make a huge difference. Let's go with Mercury. We'll get 2 copies of Mercury. And then tomorrow... Whoa, wait a minute. Tomorrow, I'm going to pass up the gems again, and I'm going to get the dual orbs. That 30 orbs is good. That's 3 refreshes. I'm going to go with the orbs tomorrow. I'm a card? Oh, I'll show you who I am as a card. Hold on, Dre. I gotta think of another deck now to give Dre something a little different to mess with. I don't want to troll you, Dre. I really don't. I just want to give you a standard deck to go against. Here, in fact, I'll do this. Hold on. Let me click over here. Minimize this. Here. I'm gonna do this.
Here I go.
No, you don't. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm just doing something real quick. Okay. You have no troll deck. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna use a troll deck either. I'm gonna use a pretty average deck. In fact, it's one that I know I've faced versus you guys, or I've used it versus you all. And I haven't updated it in a long time, so you're probably going to beat me. I'm just going to switch it over to you, Bell, just to give people a little something different to look at. I didn't disappear. A Bastion normal deck? Well, Bastion actually has a pretty good normal deck. Come on. Set the power. Currently set. Okay, there we go. Save. Okay, yeah, I'm probably going to lose with this deck because there are so many better options now that I have not added to this deck. Yeah, this is going to be kind of ugly. Okay, here, let me bring my game back up again. And we'll use U-Bell. See, I've already gotten her to level 10. For you know what? For the Mercury? Okay, where are you, Dre? There you are. Alright, you're facing U-Bell, because that's who everybody wants to see. Their favorite hermaphroditic character. Well, they're hermaphrodite, really. I mean, I guess if you really... Well, I mean, because it's... Well, I don't even know if that's it, because if you really think about it, the body in and of itself of U-Bell is actually a mesh between both male and female, so I don't really know what you would call that. I mean, hermaphrodite seems like the correct term, but I don't know. Yeah, complicated. U-Bell's just complicated. Besides, as an anime character, I don't think we should think that much about it. It's not what you think, Dre. I assure you, it is not what you think. I'm sorry, Dre. I'm sorry. Don't throw your phone, please, dude. Dude, it's not a troll deck, I assure you. It's just my spellcaster fiend sort of deck. Here, you should remember it. Well, I was gonna... okay. Dre and I were rematching because the first time I faced him, I used my Silent Magician deck. Well, my old Silent Magician deck, which actually isn't very good, but it happened to work versus him. And now I'm like, okay, no trolling decks, so he didn't use a trolling deck, I didn't use a trolling deck, but his hand wasn't that good to start, but mine versus what he had was perfect. And so he just quit. Alright, okay, same decks, Dre, same decks. Same decks. Okay, I'm not changing anything. Uh-oh, hold on, I think we're broken. I may need to switch to a different table, hold on. Okay, hold on, Dre, I'm coming. There we go. Okay, so this is so this is match 3 between Dre and I. Dre's like, come on, man. Dre is the new Dark Tracks. The last couple of weeks, man, Dre has had zero luck. Oh, that's right. After this, Dre, I gotta face Starling. Starling's been waiting. Yeah, and seeing as how I've faced you a third time already. But at least the duels versus Dre have been fairly short. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Oh, wow. Okay. Kind of want to do this. Do I do it? Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. just to throw a little curveball, I'll do that. Okay, he should have hopefully a better hand this time. But Starling, I got you next, bro. I do. I got you next. Now Dre can never say that I have not given him every opportunity to try and win. At least this weekend. Ah. Are you running a hazy deck or is it a fire deck? Oh, it is a fire deck. Well, let me not. Okay, this is different. Oh, this is with hazy elements. Okay. Oh, it's a hazy deck. Never mind. It's just a different variation of a hazy deck. Losing Magi is actually not so bad. Yeah, this is just... Yeah, he's mad, so he's like, I'm using this. I'm gonna win. Yeah, see, it's just a hazy deck. That's all it is. It's got a little bit of tech with the Sergeant Electros, but it's pretty much a hazy deck. That's what it is. Ooh, Kaiku. Oh, gotta bring him out. Yes. Let's take some of these guys out of here. Let's see, what's this guy do? You can banish this from your graveyard. You can normal summon one monster. Ooh, yeah, we're taking that out. And, let's take that out. Oh, you just used your phone. Yeah. Yeah, if all you've got is a phone, it's hard to make good videos. Yeah, if you want to make a fairly decent, high-quality video, you're going to need something more than a phone. Ah, crap. I have nothing else. Yeah, I have nothing else. That's it. King Dwagon is back! So you wouldn't have to use PC. That doesn't matter. I have nothing, Dre. Go ahead and attack. Now now, Dre, you cannot go around saying that I did not let you win. Now. Dre's like, I finally won. Your phone restarted. Uh-oh. Dre had to break out the hazies versus me to win. Good job, Dre. Give you 1 or 2 minutes. 1 or 2 minutes of dead air. Here, I don't know what I'll do. I'll go, while we're waiting for Starling, because I promised Starling he'd be next, I'll go face, Yugioh again with my troll deck. Because I've been trolling Yugioh to no end.
Observe.
Oh, you're already in game? Okay, never mind. Oh, there you are. Okay. It's layoting. Oh, with the circle. Yeah, it shows you in the room. Hold on. Let me let you refresh. Maybe this will do it. Oh, wait, hold on. Where'd you go? Okay, he disappeared. Maybe I've got to give him a minute. There you are. Oh, man, I gotta take my allergy meds again. It's the only thing about the rain. The rain causes all kinds of problems. My joints, allergies. But it sounds nice, and it's much cooler. Those are the good. Those are the upsides. There's mold everywhere now. Everything is very green outside. Since it's been raining pretty much nonstop for 2 weeks now. I've already said that, but yeah, everything's really green outside now because everything has gotten watered. Like years and years ago, I went to Seattle, and I don't know if you guys have ever been up to the American Northwest, but like in the Seattle area, Olympia, Washington, that area, there is green growing mold on everything, even on some cars, because it just rains there so much, and that's kind of how it feels right now. But it's still kind of nice though. Like when I was in Seattle for like 4 days, and it rained every single day, but it was still kind of nice because it was nice and cool too. Way fasting than my screen. Okay. Why are you watching this stream, you cheater? Look at that. He's just admitted that he now knows what I have in my hand. You cheater. We must ban him. But anyways, yeah, man. If there was one place that I could move, like if I could just pick up and move somewhere, it would be to Washington State. If you guys have never been there, it is. I went there in March, in like kind of mid March of what was it 2011? Yeah, it was like mid March of 2011. There wasn't very much snow. In fact, there was very little snow. But man, the weather was so nice. At least for me, it was nice. It was just terrific, and I had a great time there. The weather was good, even though it was raining off and on pretty much the entire time. The place that I was staying at, I was staying at a place in Olympia, Washington, and from there you can see Mount Rainier. I mean, it was just amazing. It was so incredible. Sure. But yeah, it was a pretty awesome time there. Yeah, take that, buddy. Gonna eat the snowman. Well, it's wide open, so it'd be foolish of me not to try. Now that I'm thinking about it, where have you guys been? Like vacation or trips or wherever that you thought was really nice? Like I said, for me it was Seattle. I mean, one, because I was around during the whole 90s grunge scene. And in case you guys are not aware, the 90s grunge scene was big in Seattle. That's basically where it started. And yeah, so it was kind of neat for me to go there. Trying to think where. I mean, I've been a lot of different places. Okay, well, apparently you lost. I'm Thawi. Yeah, Starling bricked a bit there. He got his poly off quick, but then he bricked. You're lagging. All right, let's see. Is there anybody else that I haven't faced Prince? Oh, but Muhammad and Prince are playing now. Okay. I think I've faced. Poor Starling. He's having such a hard time with it. Well, Prince is here, and Starling I just faced. So I guess Prince. I don't know who Prince is. I probably do. Again, since you all have different names compared to what I see on YouTube, it kind of confuses me sometimes. Because as you notice, I'm Slimword on YouTube and I'm Slimword in Duel Links. You know. Well, except for Dre. Dre's got the same name. Starling's name is kind of similar. Bye bye gems, credit cards only. Pretty much, yeah. That's what they're really moving to, Furry. They're moving to make the game less free to play. It'll still be free to play, but they're definitely moving towards bringing in a little more. There's a handful of people in there, Starling, that you could just kind of throw in there and face. Ooh, this is interesting. Who moaned king? Yami Bakura versus Yubel. Hmm. Had to throw the snowman at you. Oh my goodness. Do I want to get aggressive here? Hold on. Your opponent controls cannot target this card for attacks. You can only use... Okay, during each player's turn with this card. Okay, it's not going to matter. I can probably get a little aggressive here. Let's see. Unless he floodgates this and immediately sends it back. Or he could have Treacherous. Treacherous would hurt a little bit. Your phone restarted again. What's up with your phone, man? Let's at least play somewhat safe and not use the effect. Ah, that would have been a great time to use it. I do see that they're using some of Yubel's cards, so maybe this is a Yubel-esque deck. Again, I'm sure I've said this a million times before, but I really do enjoy the Saturday and Sunday duel rooms much more than the ranked duels. Because like when you go into ranked duels, you know what you're gonna face. You know you're gonna face nothing but metas pretty much. But these are just since the decks are just fun. I mean, I just have so much more fun doing it. Okay, end the turn. Okay. I kind of want to lower now for this one. Screw it, let's lower. Might be a wall, and that's gonna suck. Oh, a snowman eater! Of course, he's gonna take up Xarian. Well, no, maybe. Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, either one of those would have worked. I'm pretty sure Starling broke his phone. We need to put together a Starling phone fund. Let's get him a new phone. Okay, maybe not. Phones are expensive nowadays, man. I saw the new, the prices of the new iPhones. Man, I still can't believe people pay that much for phones, man. I just can't believe it. It seems so ridiculous to me. I can't even think of it. Well, I can't. Well, let me think. I guess back in the day, many, many years ago, I did spend. What was it, $600 on a phone? Oh, here comes the rain. Yeah, I think I spent $600 on a phone. Don't wall, dude. Don't wall. Yeah, walling right now would be very bad for you. Okay, there you go. Good move. You only took the 4. But yeah, I think I spent about $600 once. One time on a phone. And after that, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore. Yes, it's raining again now. I hear it hitting my windows. It's kind of off and on. And it's gonna start pouring in a little bit here because it just got really dark outside. But yeah, like I said, that's the good thing about having all those rain is that it's so much cooler now. Because the summer heat was just oppressive. Hey, he brought you Belle. But yeah, I mean, in fact, it was so cool. What game am I streaming later? I'm streaming a game later? I didn't realize I was streaming a game later. I mean, there's football on today, dude. There's college football. Fallout. I played Fallout this morning. But yeah, sometimes it's nice just to open up Fallout and Paleozoic. Okay. Oh, why would you do that? Oh, he wants to save his monster. Okay. That kind of makes sense. He'll take a little more, but he'll save his monster. But yeah, sometimes it's nice to just play a game and not have to worry about streaming. That's what I was doing this morning with Fallout. I was just building on Fallout for like 2.5 hours. It was good times. Gotta read this again. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. Before damage calculation, when this face-up attack position card is attacked by your opponent, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack during your end phase. Tribute one other monster or destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, except by its own effect, its owner can special summon one Yugioh Terror Incarnate from their hand, deck, or graveyard. Oh, you want me to crash into... It's not destroyed by battle, though. Card cannot be destroyed by battle, so I can just ram it and nothing will happen. But I see what you're saying. You want me to hit it with the Amazon Swordswoman and see how that works out. I think I will still take the damage because remember, she doesn't take battle damage. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. And the only difference is that Amazon Swordswoman switches the battle damage over. So I will. I think. Well, I don't know. I think I would still take the damage. But let's do this. Let's zoink this. Let's dump the snowman. Let's grab Yugioh. Let's try and go for the win here. Actually, hold on. I'm going to bring this. So even if it's a wall, it'll still help me here, hopefully. Oh, a Drowning Mirror Force. Ah. Interesting. So he's going to send Yugioh and my 2 cards back. And he's going to grab a Paleozoic. Interesting move. Dre's like, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do the Swordswoman? If I actually would have rammed the Swordswoman into Yugioh, he might have just let it go. Allure of Darkness. I'm fairly certain that, well, yeah, that might be another Snowman Eater. Or maybe it's the whatchamacallit guy, whatever. I forget his name. Oh, did you really want to do that? Hold on. Okay. Wow. Let me think. I actually can't win yet. Yeah, I can't win yet. I'm gonna get close, but I can't win. Here, because I know if I leave that, it's gonna take the damage, but I can't pass up hitting for 16 direct. Aw, I forgot about Nanobreaker's effect. Oh. I forgot. She automatically destroys anything that's level 3 or lower. So no damage. I did him a favor there. Because I really do think that was a mistake. I really do. It was a mistake. So I helped him out. There we go. Which one? Nanobreaker? Yeah, it's not a very popular card. I think it has a decent tech effect, but it's not amazing. Oh, man. I could be a little passive now. Oh, gosh, I forget. I don't really remember. I think it's like a normal, though. It's not hard to get. It's like a normal or a rare. It's not that hard to get. 3,900. Good duel, sir. That was an interesting. Well, I mean, I gotta hand it to Prince. He was running a theme deck. That's a Yubel themed deck. So yeah, I gotta hand it to you, dude. You were trying to work something out there. But that's pretty fun looking little deck you got there. But let me see. Oh, that's right. I was gonna look up Nano Breaker for you. But yeah, like I said, if I remember correctly, it's just a normal or a rare. It's not that hard to come by. Nano. Yeah, it's just a rare. It is from Primal Burst. So yeah, not that difficult to get. I've only got a couple copies of it, but it's got fairly decent tech, with a pretty good defense. The only thing is it works only against level 3 or lower. That's the only thing. I think if I had to choose between this and, like, say, a Droroid, I would still go Droroid. The only reason I went with this over Droroid in this deck is this fits the theme of the deck a little bit better. But yeah, if I didn't have a Nano Breaker, yeah, Droroid, I still think Droroid's better. Because Droroid's tech is far more useful. Because again, versus level 4 or higher, it's not going to do anything. But it's an okay card. It's nothing, it's okay. Oh, man. Oh, we have been on for 2 hours and 10 minutes. So you know what that means. It's time for a nap. You're welcome, sir. As I was saying, that's kind of cool to see you playing the Yubel deck. Because, I mean, I know you were trying to pull something off there, but I'll be honest, the Yubel cards are... they're okay. I don't see them being super competitive, though. Steve! What's up, Steve? Look, guys, it's Mr. Freshy. It's the fresh one. The Fresh Maker. Fresh goes better than Topps freshness. Fresh goes better with fresh. Sorry. Anyways, here, we'll finish this off with me going versus Yubel again so I can troll her some more. And, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do, Ray. After this, I'm going to go and just relax, maybe throw a game on. I'm not even hungry at all, though. I don't even want to think about food right now. Probably because I've been slowly munching on this little bag of gummy things. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, Yubel. Bring it. Yeah, Chop's here, Fresh is here, Tony's here. Everybody's here, man. Oh my god, Tribute to the Doomed again. Yubel really loves that Tribute to the Doomed. I'm sorry, Mr. Tomato. Here, I may regret this, but I'm gonna attack. Oh, now we're good. My videos are terrible, Dre, but thank you for being kind. I really like my older videos. Some of my older videos were actually pretty good. Oh, look at that. We got Desdendi. So that's new. A couple of gems, a bunch of rare tokens. Sonic Made, 500 gold. I didn't have one of these, so I guess that's good, I guess. Let's see, we get any other gems and stuff from here? Oh, it just gave me another Death Dendy. Well, that's 2 Death Dendy for me. Is it 2? Oh, no. Well, this Tripper... Well, I got something else. I thought I did. Oh, yeah, it is another Death Dendy. Okay. And then, here. We got the Tripper. I really just received all. Come on. Exchange tickets? Why do I have 6? I think, yeah. Well, Chop says he's working on his game right now. But who knows? Maybe he will stream later. Because he usually streams a little later in the day, right? Like around, what, 4 or 5 o'clock? But right now he's working on something. Well, there you go. Today at 5 o'clock. Whose house? Chop's house. Whose house? Dre? Chop's house. Martin. 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 Melissa missed the entire stream. Melissa's like, I'm back! And I'm like, it's time to go. Oh, well, I actually made that adjustment a little while ago. I used to have like a 10-second delay that I purposely put on there just in case. But I changed that up, and now there's only like a 2 or 3 second delay now, so it's pretty short now. Oh, but let's see. Let me go ahead and just trade these in, because why not? Melissa, if you get into the duel room right now, I'll go ahead and I'll let you be the last duel. There's the duel room number. So yeah, hop into the duel room, and you can be the last duel. Because usually about right now is usually when I kind of sign off. But since you just got back, and we want to end this with a bang, we will let you go into the duel room, and we'll see how it happens. Alright, and I know Melissa is... what is Melissa's name? God of Dimples, I think it is? I think that's what Melissa is. Alright, Melissa, we're waiting for you. Come on, you're the star. Spotlight is on you. We need to hurry before Chris Hansen gets here. Because if Chris Hansen gets here, yeah, God of Dimples. There you go. See? That's Melissa. Melissa is God of Dimples. And we're just waiting for Mel. Do people call you Mel, or you just prefer Melissa? Because a lot of women I've known that are named Melissa, they kind of get annoyed when you call them Mel. They're like, I'm not Mel. I'm Melissa. Stop saying Mel. Which I kind of understand, because it does sound... I don't know. I guess Mel's like a unisex name, whereas Melissa is very feminine. So there's a difference there. Chop said, how did I delay? Oh, I'm sorry. How did you change up the delay? It's in the stream options. Like when you go to live streaming on YouTube, and you've got your little screen there, you know, you've got your screen and you've got your number of people that are watching you and that kind of stuff. If I remember correctly, hold on, I could probably do it right now. Here we go. When you go to your live stream settings and it says basic info, stream options, and cards, go to stream options, and then you'll see a handful of different things. It'll say stream optimizations. You have normal latency, low latency, or ultra low latency. I'm on ultra low latency. And the only thing about ultra low latency is you can't stream in 4K or 1440, but I don't use either of those. I only do 1080. So if you're 1080 and below, then the ultra low latency is fine. So yeah, and once you save that in your settings, it'll stay like that unless you change it. So yeah, you want ultra low latency. Normal latency was the one I was using last time, but then I was like, and I noticed a few of you had been saying, oh man, there's delay. I was like, okay, fine. So I got rid of the delay, put on ultra low latency, and it seems to be working a little better now, huh? So there you go. So yeah, live stream, stream now, stream options, ultra low latency. So that way it's near real time. It's not exactly real time, but it's near real time. And the cool thing is that, like I said, I use 1080p, and I've not noticed any degradation in the picture quality. So yeah, if you're at 1080, like I know most people like doing 720 when they stream. I like 1080, just because I think it looks good for the final product. Let's see. So Slim, are you COG or have you? I don't even try really. I tried a little bit last season. I tried a little bit. I got the platinum. I got the platinum one. And the cool thing was about getting the platinum one is I got there with a non-meta deck. So I was pretty proud about that. Come on, Mel, where are you? Oh my god, Mel. Oh yeah, the Slim Word logo. Yeah, I've left that there. I've had that on there for a while now. It's been like, what, 6 weeks? 6, 7 weeks, maybe more? Got the little logo going there with the Carib O is the O. All right, Melissa. It's the thing about women, guys. Women always take forever. When a woman says she'll be ready in 5 minutes, that usually means about 30 minutes. So there you go. Take my word for it. I lived with a woman for many, many years. Anytime she says 5 minutes, it's really 30 minutes. The only one that isn't go. Well, I mean, Duel Links, I mean, I guess it's... I don't want to say it's my primary game, but when I'm not doing the streams, I don't really play that much. I mean, I play occasionally, like when they have special events, but there was a lot of other games that I play. Like, I play a lot of Fallout 4. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 again a lot. The last 10 days or so. I've been playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5. What other games? I got a lot of other games. I haven't played Skyrim in a while. I did get Doom, the newer version of Doom. I messed around with that for a little while. There you are. But yeah, as far as Duel Links, I mean, I enjoy it, but it's not the only thing that I do. Nah, I was just waiting for Mel. Mel's here. So, Mel and I are going to duel. And this will be the final duel. Place your bets. We're going to see who's going to win. Is it going to be the God of Dimples or the Fat Slim Man? Okay, now the stream's not. Yeah, come on. Come on. Start. Come on. Now the duel doesn't want to start. I'm just here for the food. Come on, God of Dimples. What's taking so long? And I'll duel you no matter what. It's supposed to be ironic. Like in Fallout 4, there's a character called Skinny Malone. And when Nick Valentine's telling you about him, they're like, yeah, the guy's name's Skinny Malone. The name's ironic. It's God of Dimples, and that's the story I'm sticking to. It's God of Dimples. Oh, Ojimas. Not the Ojimas. It's God of Dimples. Well, it could be God of Donuts. I miss donuts. That sounds terrible. You know what donuts I have not had in a long time, and I really do miss them? I don't know if you guys have them in your area, but Krispy Kreme donuts. It's it's an American donut shop, so if you're not in the States, then you probably don't know. But, yeah, Krispy Kreme donuts. They're kind of a big chain, but their donuts really are that good. They really are. I haven't had them in so long. Like, I know you guys have probably heard of Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts are okay. I don't mind Dunkin' Donuts. In fact, the one thing I remember about Dunkin' Donuts is the donut holes. You love Krispy Kreme donuts? They are so... Dude, when I lived in Austin, there was a place not too far from where we lived. And I gotta tell you, man, every time we would go to Krispy Kreme, we wouldn't go that often. But my ex-wife and I, we would go to Krispy Kreme donuts, and every time we'd walk in there, just the smell, the sugar. It smelled like hot sugar and dough. It was just amazing. And we'd go in there, and immediately, as soon as we walk in, the people would be like, "Here you go," and they'd immediately hand us a fresh, hot donut. It was amazing. It was so incredible. So right off the bat, we got a free donut. It was so great. And that's the cool thing, is you could specifically request to get donuts hot from the little thing. It was so great. Devil and Aniso. Hello, sirs. We're talking about donuts. I can't do anything else, Mel. What do you think is going to happen here? That's it. Feels hungry, man. The only thing about Krispy Kreme donuts is I can only have like one or two at a time, and then I can't have them again for like a week. Because they're so rich. They're very, very rich. Like, one donut is like 300 calories. Dude, they are, I mean, but they're so good. Especially when they're, like I said, when they're hot and they're fresh, right out of the fryer. Oh my god, those things are amazing. Hot Krispy Kreme donuts with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. I've actually never had them with ice cream. I've had them with like chocolate milk and regular milk and that stuff. Tim Hortons. That's a Canadian thing. Get that Tim Hortons out of here. Yeah, every time I hear of Tim Hortons, I think of Canada. Always do. But I know Tim Hortons is really just a North thing. But it's big in Canada. I've always wanted to try Tim Hortons, though. I've heard a lot about it. If I remember correctly, I remember seeing one in Seattle. We didn't go to it, though. But I think I remember seeing one. Yeah, at this point, guys, I apologize for the duel being a little boring, but as you can see, there's nothing I can do. So we're really just waiting on Melissa to do something at this point. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do here. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, Steve. Deck out time. Well, that's the thing. If we keep going like this, she's going to be the first one to deck out. So, I mean, I think she's waiting for a card. I don't know what card it is, but she's waiting for a card. See you later, Steve. Yeah, unfortunately, I was hoping this duel would be a little more exciting, but it's a little boring. We're just kind of waiting. Maybe I bet they're waiting for a tribute monster, or maybe they're well, yeah. She could be trying for another Polly, and then just bringing out the other big Ojima guy. Yeah, the Hurricane. That could be what they're waiting for too. Well, the thing is that they would have to have. I forget exactly what the requirements are for Hurricane. I think it's just one of each Ojima, is it? It's like one yellow, one green, and one black, and then you can play it, I think. Which even right now, I don't think that would really help because I mean they've got the Ojima Knight there. I'm sorry, furry. Come on, Mel, you're driving away my viewers here. Do something. I can't do anything. This is the one thing about playing an Ojima deck is that it can get boring really quickly. Oh no, it's Ojima Black Drake. Obama is not an Ojima. Yeah, at this point they're just waiting for one card. And I think once they get that card, I think even now, well, if Mel's not waiting for one particular card, I think at this point she's realized, okay, if I keep going like this, I'm gonna deck out. So maybe that's what's. Oh, we're getting waiting for a response. Maybe they're gonna DC on me. Oh, Mel. Mel's gonna DC on me. What did you expect, Mel? Come on. You're playing an Ojima deck where you lock down two of my field. There was nothing I could do, Mel. All I could do is just keep passing. That's it. That's all I could do. I was complete. I mean, you locked me down, which is what you wanted to do, and so now I'm just like, okay. I imagine she's gonna do something here in a moment, and like 10 turns goes by. It's like, what is she waiting for? That's funny. That was an interesting duel. No damage to either of us. Your phone pooped. No damage to either of us. The most amazing duel in the world. Oh, man. Well, I think that's going to do it for the day, guys. I've been on for 2.5 hours. It's time for me to take a break. My legs are hurting. I need to get up and walk around. Thank you for checking out the room number. Oh, yeah, you can still come in. I'll leave the room open. There's the room number. So y'all can keep using the room, obviously. But again, we're going to do the same thing, same time, 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Nice duel. Mel's like, man, that was boring. I'm sorry, Mel, you locked me down. I couldn't do anything. I'm like, eh. But we're going to do it again tomorrow. Again, same rules, no tier 1s, no metas. 11:30 a.m. Central Time. We're going to do it for at least 90 minutes, probably a bunch more. I was using the face cam for a while, but it stresses me out a lot, to be honest. So I think I'll bring it back probably once it gets much cooler, like in the winter time. And we'll see how it works then. But until then, guys, again, thank you for all the subs. I appreciate that. Check out the information down in the description. We've got forums. We've got Discord. We've got all kinds of good stuff. I noticed a lot of you signed up for the forums, but nobody comments. Nobody. Seriously, we've gotten a lot of people registered on the forums, because I pay attention to that, obviously, but nobody comments. And I'm like, dude, go ahead, comment, please. And everybody's like, nah. Well, I'm in South Texas, okay? And in South Texas, yeah, the summers are very hot. It's tropical down here. It's very humid, and it's very hot during the summers. So, yes. But yeah, once it's consistently cooler, like in the 70s at least, so I can crack open the windows and stuff, then heck yeah, I'll bring out the face cam again, so you can see my ugly mug. But anyways, 11:30 a.m. Central Time tomorrow. We're gonna do it again. Bring your fun decks. I'll try to think of another deck to run against you guys, because I've been running kind of the same ones lately, and Dre doesn't like my. Stream one more hour. No, man, I need a break, dude. My legs hurt. I need to get up. I really do need to get up because my legs really are hurting. But yeah, we're gonna do it again tomorrow, guys. Bring your fun and interesting decks, and hopefully we'll end on a better note, I guess. But you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. Thank you, Mel. Slim in the nude. No. I guarantee you, nobody wants to see me naked. Not even my girlfriend. Even she's like, ah! Put on a shirt. Then I look at her and I'm like, ah! You have on my shirt. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, all the info is down in the description. I'll probably still be logged on a Discord for a little bit, but I may be AFK because I'm going to make some lunch, get some stuff together, maybe go for a walk. Who knows? And I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah, Discord. We'll be in Discord, guys.